Hello,
Hello.
I'm Caitlin Powell.
And I'm Kate Butch.
And this is Queers Gone By, the show we talk about nostalgic film, TV, and due to a wild turn of events, RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and try to work out if that's what made us queer.
Wouldn't it be wild if it was Drag Race UK that made us queer? If I was like straight, cisgendered, heterosexual man.
The Maddie-morphosis...
Maddie-morphosization.
Maddie-morphosization.
Yes.
Yes.
Firstly, we should discuss the fireside in the room. For the lovely Patreons, patreon.com/queers.
Mm-hmm. How did we get that?
Queers?
Queers. We are the queers.
Everyone else on Patreon is straight. Straight-treon.
Yeah. We're queering Patreon. It's actually praxis.
We're doing so much work. Important work.
Make Patreon gay.
Gatreon.
Gatreon.
There we go.
There we go.
For the people on the Patreon, I
Yes.
can't remember which tier it is. Who knows?
Yes.
You'll know if you're watching us.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be watching us. We're
Yes,
doing a video. This
we
is our
are.
first ever video in our very high-tech studio.
We decided to be very, very silly. And we put a crackling fireside.
Crackling fireside.
So you can feel very...
Comfy and cosy.
Yeah, it's autumnal. I'm very warm.
It's October.
Yeah.
God, how's that happened?
I know. Don't.
Rotten. But yes, that's what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
We're filming them so you can see us.
Yes.
It's nice that finally people will understand that I've been getting in drag every single time.
Every time.
150 episodes.
Gone through 150 new outfits.
150 new outfits and no one's seen it, which has been a shame.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing
We
this
should
now.
have taken photos, really.
We're foolish.
Oh, well.
So yeah, we're going to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 5 Episode 1.
Yes.
But mainly we're going to talk about a nostalgic TV show from our childhoods that has something slightly to do with it. If you're new here, is what we're saying. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We go back and watch all the film and TV that we used to watch in our childhood. CBBC, Disney, all of that.
Yeah. Nickelodeon.
And we talk about if that's what made us queer.
Yes.
But also because I'm going to make it about myself, and I am on Drag Race UK Series 5.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about a bit about that. I'll tell you some sneaky little facts,
Yes.
some gossip, some scandal, some unsubstantiated rumours, and we'll have a camp old time.
I'm just going to make shit up about people.
Do it. Pretend you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
They had,
I can't speak unless it's to Caitlin.
Yeah.
It was off camera.
They had one. Do you remember that one season where they had like a big RuPaul doll?
With eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just stood in the corner and everyone was like, "What's that big doll doing? What's that about?"
It was really weird.
It was really weird.
It was nice. It was comforting for me.
Yeah.
So, this week,
Yes.
because it's first time in the workroom,
Yeah.
meeting people, making
Mhm.
pals.
And there's been no drama at all.
Oh, and there's mind games afoot.
Mind games
Which
afoot.
We've got going on in this telly show.
Yeah.
It's the 2004 CBBC classic,
Best of Friends.
Did you watch this?
I have vague memories of it.
Mhm.
I don't think I watched it religiously.
That's fine.
I told you yesterday I started watching it and then I got really distracted by Rani.
Yes.
I think I was a huge fan of Rani, and I went on a massive like Rani stalk on Wikipedia, and then I had to pause and take a break.
What's she up to now?
Oh, very little, but
Very little.
you know.
So is abs. I was into abs, but we'll get onto it.
I have a lot to say about abs. The Pennywise of it all. That'll make sense later.
Yeah, this was on I remember Saturday mornings. It was this and kind of Hide Her in the House. Do you remember that?
Nope, not
Where
at all.
they'd put a celebrity in their house, so they had to keep it hidden from their mum.
I do remember that.
Wild.
Yes.
That wouldn't happen today.
Mhm.
But yeah, I would watch this. I remember the main bit of them going, "You suck," and the sweets.
Yeah, I remembered the sweets very
Yeah.
vividly. Yeah.
We should have got some sweets that turned our tongues blue.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, never mind.
I bought
We don't
some
do
sweets.
nostalgic snacks anymore. We do RuPaul's
No.
Drag Race UK.
Yes, day before yesterday. I had a little film night with my girlfriend, and we got loads of those 59p sweet bags
Mm-hmm.
and made a little pick and mix in our home,
Look at that.
rather than getting pick and mix, which actually costs
Going
like
to Woolworths.
a small fortune.
Well, yeah, now it does. Those big
It's awful.
the long licorice things, and they're always standing around, being like,
Oh,
"Do you want
yeah.
100
You have
grams
to
of
peel
sweets
them
for
off each other.
£98?"
Yeah.
Woolworths would never.
No, thank you, Alice.
So yes, we're talking about Best of Friends.
Yes.
2004.
Are we talking about that first?
I think we could just pepper in.
Oh,
Or
okay.
is there anything you'd like to know in particular right off the bat about RuPaul's Drag Race UK?
About Best of Friends, yes,
About
please.
Best of
Explain to
Friends.
me
Oh, well,
what
I was
we're doing.
there.
No, we can pepper.
Black Pepper, who has commented on my Instagram saying I look nice.
I love black pepper.
Best day of my life.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Also, Danny Beard said that I should win on Twitter.
For reasons that we will not be going into.
Well, yeah. No, we won't. You can scroll back through Twitter.
Yeah.
Thank you to the lovely people who contributed. You know who you are. So yeah, we're doing episode 9.
Yes.
Because they're in Macclesfield.
Yes.
Which is near to where I grew up in Buxton.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go to Stagecoach on a Saturday in Macclesfield.
You're a Stagecoach girly.
I was.
I hated the Stagecoach girly.
Yeah, I mean, I hate myself. But it's got me where I am now. It hasn't gone forever. I'm sorry.
It got you a Green Giant advert.
It's all coming together.
All bleeding coming together.
It did. Thank you, Stagecoach.
Thank you to the Stagecoach.
So they do some comedy banter. Rani and Abs, whose name is Michael Absalom.
Oh, is that why he's called Abs?
Yeah, I thought that was a character that Peter Kay played on Doctor Who, but Absorbaloff, that's different. Yeah, and then they have some like scripted banter.
I was not a fan of this banter.
Get bloody Kristen McMinamy to write some banter. She was wild.
I didn't know who that was, and then I googled her after the show, and I have reblogged that woman on tumblr.com so many times. We need, in terms of what made us queer, we need to at some point watch America's Next Top Model.
Of course.
Because that's what made me queer. Models on Tumblr made me queer.
It's what made me traumatised and hypercritical of Tyra Banks.
Hypercritical of myself, but we don't have time for that.
We're going to change your race today.
Oh God, don't. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying it was good.
Oh, but it's camp.
Yes.
And yes, invest.
I bet you like Nigel. You like Nigel, don't you?
I only saw one episode, but I remember Miss J very strongly.
Oh, okay. Nigel is a man.
Sold.
Yep. He's a balding man with a lovely accent. It's English. He's very English, surrounded by Americans.
Ginger Johnson.
Ginger Johnson. Sorry to this Kate Bush, but the winner of the best entrance line.
That was so funny.
That toilet's blocked.
That toilet's blocked. I said that to her every day.
So good.
Also, Banksy's. Big fan of Banksy's entrance line.
What was Banksy's?
Thank God you can't smell me. And she's right.
Oh, really?
No, it's just she looks like she smells, doesn't she?
Oh, I imagine she smells of a lot of perfume that she's used to cover the smell.
Up the smell, yeah.
Yeah. She looks like a 90s supermodel.
She is a 90s supermodel.
Yeah.
She's in her 90s. Oh. She's a supermodel. Speaking
She's
of which, Kristen McMinamy.
Yes. If you're new here, these are the tangents that you need to be familiar with.
So you know when they come back for Untucked and they're like, we're actually the top 5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, spoilers for Drag Race if you haven't seen it, but catch up, support me. That was kind of like shown in the episode as like the main bit of us going, what? But the main thing is they come back there, yeah, we're in the top 5, and Kristen McMinamy is insane.
Are there any stories?
I can't remember exactly, but I mean I didn't speak to her, but
oh yeah,
we didn't see RuPaul in the full dress, obviously. We didn't see the chat between them. Lovely dress.
I think that might be the most gorgeous dress she's ever worn. Potentially.
From what I remember, she's got some strong looks. Michelle as well, strong looks from Michelle.
Also, I liked Alan's jacket.
Alan's lovely.
It's a lovely jacket.
I love Alan. He likes me.
He likes you. And Michelle?
Michelle hates me. Thank you, Michelle. So yes, they've got some banter about how they're friends, but they annoy each other. They're like, oh, and you pick your nose, and I hate you, but let's do best of friends. Ronnie and Abs.
And the way you shave, you got hairy legs.
Ow.
He's like, Ronnie, your yucky, hairy legs. It's so gross. The early 2000s were the trenches.
The gender binary enforcement in this episode of television. Rancid.
Far too much.
Far too much.
Mm-hmm.
They explained the concept. We've got 5 friends, 3 tasks, 3 treats.
Mm-hmm.
One's down to luck. The rest is their choice.
Yes.
Will they play fair? Will they play dirty?
Yes.
And will they still be the best of friends?
Then we get an intro where the producers encourage them to chat shit about each other. Speaking of Drag Race.
They go, it's the girls of Macclesfield. The girls. We will show the girls, or who they think are the girls.
What was Oh.
of Macclesfield.
Dee and Crystal documentary.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm quoting it verbatim.
I see. I haven't seen it. Sorry, Dee.
It's
Because she's watching.
It's life changing. Honestly, it's camp nonsense.
Love that.
But everything is so serious. They're like, we've got to do a show at the London Palladium in 6 months' time, and we've got to come up with it, write it, produce it, make all the costumes.
That's
and
quite a long time.
Yeah, 6 months. And
Yep.
then they're like, how long is the show? It's 25 minutes. Everything's like, oh my god, we are the girls. Dee can't dance. Doja Cat's hilarious. Doja Cat for season 6.
Doja Cat.
Please.
Doja Cat for season 6. Dee can't dance.
That's the whole
But
dramatic.
Dee can dance. We saw her dance.
Dee can't glue a wig down.
That's true.
That was oh girl, the wig.
If RuPaul said to me, okay, in the tone she said okay to Dee after she took off her wig, I would move to Alaska. You would never see me again.
I mean, speaking of RuPaul saying things that she hates, on my runway, have you seen her comment? She goes, she's rolling down that hill. Stone face. She tells a joke, she doesn't even laugh about it.
That's quite good now.
Thank you. I'm getting there. Because I'm best friends with her. Best of friends with RuPaul.
Hard.
So we've got the girls of Macclesfield chatting
Yep.
shit about each other.
I'm obsessed with
They
this.
introduce each other. I wrote everything down verbatim.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Can I ask, just off the bat, who's your most and who's your least favourite girl?
Oh, I can't remember them by name, but
You can't? Okay, well.
I'll tell you after we've done the.
Okay.
Well, I'll refresh my memory.
Yes.
So we've got Amy. Says about Tasha. She is Little
Miss
Miss Glam.
Glam.
She likes to get some fancy clothes on and go out and party. She's the dance club diva type.
Much to unpack.
What club are you in? You're 11.
You know that Amy's mum hates Tasha. You know that every time Tasha comes around, she's like, oh, Tasha, you're Little Miss Glam, aren't you?
Oh, look at you, Tasha.
Look at you in your crop top.
Do you not use a knife and fork at your house?
No, Amy, you're not getting butterfly clips.
I don't care if Tasha's got them.
They're for sluts, that's why.
That's why Tasha's got them. She's drinking all the Panda Pops at the school disco.
Yeah. All of these talking heads are just what their mums think about their mates.
Exactly.
It's
I love
so
it.
funny.
I love it. And then Tasha says that Jenna,
Yes.
she's a bit too bouncy.
What a critique.
A bit too bouncy.
Too bouncy.
Even though she has a good laugh. But she takes a joke too far.
She doesn't comment about the fact that Jenna clearly has, like, influenza.
Jenna has a cold. Jenna's like got the most bunged up nose. Like, oh, Katie's always the leader, so I know what to do when I'm around her.
Blow your nose, Jenna.
Katie's always the leader, so I always know what to do when I'm around her. That's what they said at Nuremberg.
You're on Drag Race now. You cannot say that.
That's a Victoria Wood quote.
Okay. Oh, well then, honestly, if a drag queen said the most disgusting, awful thing in the world, they could just say, it's a Victoria Wood quote.
Oh
And
my
everyone would be like, yes, queen. Yes, girly. Pop off, sis.
I'm just doing what Jimmy Carr could never do. Have you seen that video?
I have seen that
I'm
video.
going to tell the darkest, most disturbing jokes you've ever heard. Zayn left One Direction. I'm like, go to a drag show. You'll hear inordinately worse.
That is the most, like, 101 open mic boy material I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I heard that yesterday. Like, it's nothing. He is nothing.
You're nothing.
You're nothing.
You're nothing. Katie, who's the leader,
Yes.
says Shannon is a bit like a goldfish because she forgets everything, but she's always a laugh. And
then poor idiot Shannon. Poor Shannon, she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't get it. They're being mean to you, Shannon.
Shannon, back, Shannon, back.
But no, she says.
Amy's my best friend. She's kind and generous, but she can be really stroppy.
Yeah.
Do you remember stroppy?
Stroppy. What do you mean remember? I lived it.
You're living it.
Yeah, I am.
How would you describe me if we were doing these talking heads?
Oh, I don't know. She's the leader of the I don't know.
She's a hot slut, ready for anything.
Yes. She's got a very crispy wig today.
Thank you.
A lovely, kind lady with much to offer.
Well, thank you.
What do you say about me?
Who? Imagine if one of them just did that.
I don't know her.
I'm friends with 4 of them.
Guess which one it isn't. Jenna.
Ronnie allows to make Shannon do her goldfish impression.
This poor idiot doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. They're like, we hear you do a very good impression of a goldfish. And she's like, oh, and then does a little kind of fish face. Yeah. It's like, they're being mean, Shannon. They're being mean.
I'm just doing it for the Patreon.
Yeah.
See,
just for the Patreon.
You've got to hustle. Amy talks about her guinea pig pissing on her. Not for the telly. Not for the first 5 minutes of the telly, darling.
I'd say
Save that for Snatch Game.
I think these children killed the confessional portion. But the weird, like, bizarre military parade stand to attention interview segment where they're just standing in a line.
You're talking about Best of Friends. Sorry, not the military parade. I see. Sorry.
Not Vicky Vivacious, no. No, but, like, it's really weird. They get them to do these confessionals where they're very bitchy and very, yes, queen. Mm-hmm. These children serving cunt, you know.
But then, like, put them on the spot
and they are,
in a group.
They're not having it.
Not one personality to bang between them.
Yeah.
Abs is like, Tasha, I've heard that you're really weird. You love the texture of canned tomatoes. And Tasha's like, oh no, no, not me. I hate tomatoes. And Abs is like, well, wouldn't you hate if one of the tasks was to get in a bath of canned tomatoes?
She would.
Chekhov's tomato bath.
So true. Why did they get them to stand in a line so these adults could neg them? What is this? And also, they all clearly know that they've each told on each other.
Yeah.
So they're like side-eyeing each other, but trying to be good for the camera.
There and then. They've not gone separately and filmed their bitchy talking heads. They've just put a camera on them down the line.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I think they kept them separate. Kept them for a few days. This is like Stanford Prison Experiment, but you bought it on Wish. This is psychological torture.
I mean, I loved being kept separate for a few days. I got to stay in a hotel for a few days. It was lovely before I met anyone else. I watched a lot of murder mysteries.
How many days were you in the hotel? But we really are peppering. There's no rhyme or reason.
Before it started, I think we were there for like 3 or 4 days before we went into the workroom. Okay. Because we got there on the weekend. Mm-hmm. I watched Agatha Raisin. It's a murder mystery. Okay. And it's like a feature-length murder mystery, super long. Mm-hmm. And like 3 people had died. Oh. And I was watching it on the telly, and like they're like 10 minutes to the end, and there's a knock on my hotel room door, being like, "Oh, it's the sound people. They need to like just check your workroom entrance look to see where they're going to put the microphone."
And you were like, "Just 10 minutes."
No, I was like,
I'm in the loo.
I was like, "Sure, okay." To this day, no idea who was the jam murderer on Agatha Raisin.
The jam murderer.
I was getting like the Queen team to go on their phones and be like, "Can you just look on IMDb and tell me?" Just like find out. They're like, "We're not supposed to go on our phones." I'm like, Wendy. If I don't know who killed these 3 people at the jam eating contest, I will not be at my best for RuPaul.
Well, your best for RuPaul. That's fascinating. Wendy was at, so we watched the first episode at a viewing party. Lovely viewing party at Phoenix Arts Club.
Yes.
Which is lovely.
It's the one that all the producers go to. So I was on my best behaviour.
And I met someone. Not a producer. Who did I meet?
I can't remember. Might be a spoiler.
Similar hair. Oh, is it?
It's a spoiler.
Oh.
But you met Wendy.
I met Wendy.
We met Wendy.
I didn't know that was a spoiler.
It's for next episode.
Okay.
I can't even spell NDA. If you gave me 3 of the letters. Ronnie has a secret about Jenna. She's acting like the secret is that Jenna is like the daughter of Mussolini. But get this.
Yeah.
Jenna loves to get her schoolwork done. What a flop. Jenna's scandal.
Jenna is the only one of these 6 who is succeeding in life, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Jenna is a committed young woman.
It's like, whoa.
She's too busy to fix her cold. Take a day nurse, Jenna, for fuck's sake.
A little whiff of Olbas oil, Jenna. Please. They formed the first circle of friendship.
Yes.
Which we did every day on Drag Race as well.
Oh, did you?
No. Oh. And they take the unlucky dip.
Yes.
Which is our sweets, a bag of sweets.
3
of them will turn your tongue blue. Mm-hmm. Which means you're doing the task.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got a trailer. Oh, no. They heard us talk about Vicky Vivacious. Sorry, just for the people listening. audio-wise,
Yes.
our fireplace video on YouTube has some adverts. So I've had it one for the Navy,
I was made
one
in
for
the Royal
something else.
Navy.
I was born in Carlisle, but I was made on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh God! Imagine.
I was made in a lab
Imagine
to go on
if,
RuPaul's Drag Race.
like those
Delicious.
medieval like wolf children. If you just put a kid in RuPaul's Drag Race, if RuPaul raised
feral
it as a,
child.
Yeah. Yes, Queen. Yes, Mama. Oh, Kerr.
Delicious.
Yes.
She was grown in a lab to be
a
on Drag
queen,
Race.
Yeah. God.
Fun fact: RuPaul.
She's 20 years old.
You didn't see it on the episode, but you know how RuPaul like talks to people and she's like, "You were born to do drag."
Yeah.
She looked at me and she was like, "You were born to not do drag."
She looked at you.
Why are you here?
She looked at you and went, "Oh."
She's rolling down that hill. Work, mama. They suck the sweets.
Yes.
You suck.
Mhm.
Classic. I remember that from my childhood.
Yes.
Not from this, just from getting changed in PE. Just like,
Yeah.
What's that? I will. Tasha, Katie, and Shannon get the task.
Yes.
And then Ronnie and Abs have to do it as well. Do the suck in.
Yeah.
And Abs gets the blue tongue, and he's
Absolutely,
going with
yeah.
them to do the task.
Mm-hmm. Their treat.
Lovely.
Going ice skating.
I love ice skating.
Yeah.
I love gliding around places. Me and my Heelys.
I hate ice skating. I'm very wobbly.
I love it. I love
Very weak
Disney on
ankles.
Ice. Do you remember that?
No.
Did you ever been to Disney on Ice?
No, but you've talked about it at length.
I used to love it. You get like a little mug in the shape of like Stitch's head, and you drink like overpriced slushy ice out of it, and it would be magical, and you'd
Lovely.
smell like the dry ice and
Ooh.
the roar of the crowd.
I think I went to Tweenies on Ice. I know. I don't act like I went to Tweenies on Ice.
You don't. I do.
Yes.
I act like a tweenie on ice. Judy.
Yeah, gender of the day. A Tweenie on Ice. Yeah.
That's the precursor to Tubby Tubby Fight Time. If you're new, listen to our Teletubbies episode.
It's brilliant, yeah.
It's the pre-show is the Tweenies on Ice.
Yes. But it's just you.
It's just
I will
me
be playing all the parts.
with the head of Bella
What, under your arm?
in the back.
This is what I do to my enemies.
Have the Tweenies stopped screaming, Clarice? Skin suit of all the Tweenies.
To be fair, that is like most dresses you make.
Yes.
It's just, Caitlin, I've made a new dress. It's a skin suit of all the Tweenies.
You know, it was fucking a nightmare. They were like, do your signature drag. And I was like, you're not allowed to show like licensed characters
You're
on
like-
the tele. I was like, I've got my Bob the Builder jumpsuit. That's me, down.
Yeah.
I've got a Teletubbies
Mhm.
suit.
Yeah.
They were like, no, none of that. I was like, okay, fucking pair of curtains with grapes on it is.
Yeah.
Excellently stoned by Caitlin Powell.
You can't really
You
tell.
can't tell at all,
nothing.
but
I stoned so many garments,
yes.
and I don't believe a single one of them is going to look sparkly. I think it should have been more sparkles.
Sorry.
I really enjoy
You have to
stoning,
find out.
basically.
Um,
Do you want to explain why the grape dress?
why did you do that?
What was your creative process?
Um,
For God's sake, why?
well, I got the curtains for cheap on eBay, and there were a lot of them. Well, I did my Helian ball gown on my audition video,
Uh-huh.
and every time I spoke to the producers, they were like, "We're obsessed with it. We love it."
Oh, yeah,
I was
okay.
like, "Cool, I'll do that then."
Nice.
Everyone is convinced that everyone at the time, Banksy or Ginger or whatever, was like, "You're going to lip sync."
As in you're going to be in the bottom?
Yeah, because
Right,
they
cheers,
want-
loves.
great, because they want you to they'll want you to do
Oh,
a
I
lip sync in your Heelys,
see.
and it'll be hilarious.
But they kind of did that with Robbie Turner.
Yeah, people said that I gave a lot of Robbie Turner, not just from the rolling around, also the fact because I died in an Uber crash, but but yeah, I like wine, grapes.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Um,
And hence the burgundy
yes,
of the entrance look.
Yes,
And
see, it was all thought through.
Yes. We had a big trauma mid-December where you tried to make a skirt and you put a big flap in it,
Yes.
in your entrance look. Big flap in your entrance
Oh
look
god, I
skirt.
did so many bloody that was like the entrance look skirt that I wore was like the third one I'd made,
Yeah.
and it was very expensive curtain fabric from Macclesfield. Macclesfield.
Yes. Big flap.
Big flap. Get your
I
flaps
don't, I
out.
don't want to sound too much like Michael Kors in Project Runway, but what every girl wants is a big flap in her skirt.
Tight satin.
Tight satin.
Oh, it's poly crepe de sheen.
Can we watch Project Runway?
Yes,
Great.
every day.
Oh.
One day you're in, and the next you're out.
You're out.
Big worm lady.
Don't
The task is fizzy pop roulette.
get me started on this task.
The rules are if they all succeed, only 2 people will have to do the next task.
Yes.
There are 15 cans of fizzy pop per person.
And they have to open them.
5 of them haven't been shaken up, and they have to find those ones in the time limit.
So they have to open 15 cans of fizzy pop.
In the time limit. Sometimes they're going to get sprayed a bit.
Yeah.
But
no one's forcing them to hold it up to their faces. They keep opening
I think
these...
Abs is behind them being like, I'll get you. I'll stab you.
Yeah, okay.
Put the can up to your face.
Yeah. Traumatizes Tasha. We'll get to it.
Yeah, it's like, this is the I mean, we know that they're like absolute fucking flop idiots from this outset, because it's like, oh my god, she hates tomatoes. Oh my god, she does her schoolwork. And they're like, oh my god, don't put a can of Coke near my face. They'd never make it on Drag Race.
No. Can we talk about how they're filming in a weird liminal conference room?
Yes.
Where it's like where they hold like X Factor auditions.
Yeah.
Like what's this? What's going on?
Macclesfield on the whole is not nice.
It is a weird liminal conference venue.
There's a lovely department store called Origi Bianchi, which every time we drive past, my mum calls it Argy Bargy.
All right.
There's a bit of Argy Bargy going on over there.
I see. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's quite nice. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Big Tesco. But yeah, it's mainly like offices and very newish buildings.
Oh.
Early noughties buildings.
Okay.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly buildings. Anyway, they open them all, and it doesn't matter if they find the shaken ones, and they succeed.
There's a lot of filler in this. They open them, they're fine. So then Abs opens them right next to his face and gets splattered.
Yeah. Because they didn't. They shook them all as the joke. The producer's like, a producer comes on and is like, we forgot to leave any unshaken ones out. Stupid.
Yeah.
The gals get ice skating certificates.
Oh yeah, good for them.
Yeah. They reconvened to chat about what they did.
We had to open 15 cans of fizzy pop, and it was awful. You sound ridiculous. You sound ridiculous. What are you talking about? Also, I get such an ick when someone calls it fizzy pop.
I hate fizzy pop.
Fizzy pop? Are you Danny Zuko? It's not the 50s. Fizzy pop.
What would you call it instead?
The drink that it is.
But it's the BBC. They can't do
a fizzy drink.
Cola.
A can.
I hate when people say cola.
Oh yeah, it's Coke, isn't it?
Just say Coke. Even if it's Pepsi, just say Coke. Fuck Pepsi.
Goes up your nose the same way. Coke.
It does if you drink it wrong. Then, so because they were succeeded, 2 people have to do the task, and there's a whole back and forth about like whether they do the unlucky dip, whether 2 people volunteer.
Are these kids like Raven rejects? They would never survive.
They would. The Way of the Warrior, they're dead. They're not
dead.
They're not even making it to the Way of the Warrior.
They're eviscerated.
Vaporized.
For those who are gonna ask, we've already done it.
We have done
it's
both
our
Ravens.
Second episode.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's up there. It's
an
early doors where we're just speaking into a phone on my kitchen table.
Yeah, trying our best.
It's
not much has changed.
And it's just like, obviously the 2 people that just did ice skating should go and do the challenge.
Yeah.
Like,
they throw a little fit about that though, don't they?
They do.
God.
Jenna sneakily tells us in a talking head that the others are talking shit. There was like meh, 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 meh. And so she's like, we'll volunteer, why not?
No one is sitting next to Jenna on how did this friendship survive to Monday morning? No one is next to Jenna in maths.
Jenna's in a different maths class from everyone.
Yeah, she has to get moved schools.
Jenna's bottom set maths, I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
It's how she gets all her schoolwork done, it's just colouring
in.
I think Jenna came off stupid. I'll say it.
I think she came off principled.
Could be the same thing in this wicked world of bits.
God, it's a wicked world of bits.
It's a wicked world of bits. The treat is
a limo.
Getting a limo, which, to be fair,
no.
When I was 9 years old, I was at the King and I in Buxton Opera House. I was the one white child. Don't worry. I would played the white child.
Oh right, I see. Okay.
Louis Leon Owens was the character, the son of the main of the Eye.
Yes. Okay.
I was
I used to watch that with my nan all the time.
I mean the rest of the Thai children were also played by white people, but Don't
So
think too hard about it.
You're safe. But
I'm
the production
safe.
company are cancelled.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
That Derbyshire theatre company in 2005, which was meant to do Oliver the next year.
Twitter, do your work.
It's meant to do Oliver next year. I was going to play the Oliver.
And then you got too tall.
No.
Oh.
Then they ran out of money because they'd been like
Oh.
embezzling or something. I don't know.
When were you too tall?
That was for I'd Do Anything.
Ah.
Yeah. I see you, Rob Madge. No, I really like Rob Madge, but they have
he on it?
exactly the same life as me.
Oh.
Like they're a week younger than me exactly.
Oh.
Went to Stagecoach, and then just kind of flourished from there. I peaked at Stagecoach, I think.
Oh. It's a wicked world of being too tall,
If
isn't
my
it?
parents had a video camera, I could have been on the West End.
Sure.
That's big fan of Rob Madge. They're being trans Tinkerbell in Panto.
I love that.
And it's like the colours are so great.
Where's
the
the
costume's
Panto?
amazing. The Palladium, darling.
Should we go for a
Panto.
little pando? Oh, it's going to be Christmas soon.
Halloween first.
Okay, yes.
And there's nothing scarier than a 2004 CBBC series.
It's true. God, sorry, I keep fiddling with my finger, and it's because, so to speak,
Had a finger-related incident.
I've had a finger-related incident. I've got a plaster on the tip of my finger, and I've never felt more like when you put a shoe on a dog. Like, it's just thrown me off. I can't do my
Can't do
normal
anything.
functions.
You
Yeah.
can't do... Anyway, when I was in The King and
Sorry.
I,
Yes.
one of the white girls who played a Thai child, cancel her, her dad owned a limo company.
That's how she got the part.
Nepo baby.
Yep.
And it came and picked us up
Wow.
on the first night and drove us around Buxton.
This is
So
what-
much to see.
This is what I don't get about a limo. It has like blacked out windows, right?
Yeah, they're waving at people.
So what are you seeing?
No, you can see out the window.
But they can't see you, so why are you
Yes,
waving?
all the girls in the best of friends are waving, and it's like, babes.
Honestly.
Also,
they
you're in Macclesfield.
step inside this limo and the delusions of grandeur
Yeah,
these children
I mean,
get.
to be fair, they put us on a bus for the Drag Race premiere. And
Afternoon tea.
even though we had to go down the stairs, like, they were... Okay, first, two things. Firstly, on that bus, they were like, there's going to be steps.
Mhm.
It's going to be low ceilings. Don't wear, like, big wigs, long trains, ball gowns, whatever.
Then why you booked a bus for some drag queens?
Everyone else did it. Everyone else put big wigs and ball gowns on. I'm in a short dress and a flower helmet.
Yeah.
Second thing,
Mm-hmm.
our entrance looks, there was a prompt.
Mm-hmm.
The prompt for the entrance looks was daytime. Miss Naomi Carter. Ball gown.
But she looked good.
Delicious.
Can we take a second?
She looked amazing.
to
I
ju-
kept stepping on a train.
Can we discuss Naomi Carter's face?
I love Naomi Carter.
Her face is so... Her makeup, especially in the runway,
Stamped.
stamped.
Mm.
Signed, sealed, delivered. That was a great quote from Miss Silky.
Silky loved Naomi.
Did
she
you get to talk
hated
to
me.
the
No.
other queens?
No.
Oh,
We kind of saw
Silky
them from
hated you?
across. Silky, well, I could see Silky looking at me. Jimbo loved me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, she knows what
Yeah,
we're doing. We're silly bitches.
She knows what's what, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they were nice. It was nice to see them.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
But yeah, daytime is what we were told, and people did not abide by that.
Follow the prompt.
It's fine. I'm over it. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, sorry, it's fine. Sorry, it was like, do you want to do Zoom? I don't know, my laptop.
Okay.
It's a miracle that we've done 150 episodes.
It's a miracle that anyone's let us do 150 episodes.
The good thing with a podcast is no one has to let you.
Somehow it's free.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, God. Right.
And here we are. Guardian's Top 50.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Between Romesh and Nicole.
And it certainly wasn't alphabetical, because we'd be at the end.
You're right.
It's fourth best.
Mhm.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
The task. Fucking hell.
Sorry, can we talk about this limo still? Because
Oh, yes, of
Rani
course.
is drunk. she is lying across the seats. Not
With
even
a little bit of this, a little bit of that, I'll shake your bum just like your mum.
Then she goes, just like Shannon. Her feet are in the camera. You can't see her face. Rani is drunk.
They do the YMCA. Big day for me.
Don't. Have you done this on on the podcast already?
I don't know, but now we've got the video. We can do it.
Okay.
The YMCA.
Should we do it together?
It's do it with us. Do it. Why your MCA is along with us?
Even if you're just on the audio.
But stop on C.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You see what we've done here on the video. Caitlin has gone a C with the open bit to the right.
Yes.
And I've done it to the left.
Yes.
Caitlin is doing the C for themselves.
And Kate is assuming people are watching her.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Well, there we go. This is the person who named her Animal Crossing island after herself.
Yes.
There we go. That's the dynamic, I think.
One of the girls does the C for us at the YMCA, is what I'm saying.
Which one?
Can't remember. I literally don't know their names.
We need to do a which girl from
one of the specific
episode 9 of Best of Friends Are You? I think our listeners would enjoy that.
Do you reckon there's a BuzzFeed quiz about which Drag Race UK queen you are?
Oh, there will be.
We'll have a look. We'll see. If I don't get myself, I'll be thrilled.
Do that for the Patreon.
We will. Yes, we
Yeah.
will. Yes, invest.
You say invest?
Yes, Moulin Rouge. Yes, invest.
Yes, invest.
But yeah, it is about patronage.
Yes.
Moulin Rouge, isn't it? So
I've never seen it.
And like TB or something, but
I watched the first 20 minutes and went, ugh!
It's exhausting.
It's one of my least favourite films. Baz Luhrmann needs to calm down. Just stop it. It's all getting a bit silly.
I haven't watched Elvis, have you?
No, but I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Apparently it's like the same editing style, but just not as fun. Because it's not Moulin Rouge.
Yeah. It's not hedonistic.
Yeah. Also misses the point of a lot of what makes Elvis interesting. You don't see him die on the toilet.
Yeah.
That should be, that really sad scene at the end of Star Is Born. They should have done that with Elvis on the toilet.
It's like a burger dropping to the floor. A tiled floor. Yeah, do they do him like fat and dying?
I think
someone who's seen it, let us know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway.
The task.
Yes.
Is work experience.
One of the
manual labour.
Yeah.
The 12 tasks of Hercules.
The interns for the show has a mate called Mark.
And he runs a hairdresser.
And it's a slow day for Mark.
Although, Vidal Sassoon.
Yes.
He's not the one that's the World War I poet.
That's
Siegfried Sassoon.
Yes.
Vidal Sassoon is the hairdressers.
Yes.
And is he from Macclesfield?
Really?
I may have made that up. I may have a salon.
Are you doing a bit?
No.
Oh.
It might be the one thing about Macclesfield. I could be
Why
wrong.
wasn't he there?
Maybe that is where they are, in Sassoon's.
Well, no, because I rewound.
Oh.
They clearly thought this will be good promotion for the hairdressers.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell what he's saying. Something bliss. But I rewound many a several. He's muttering, mumbling.
Many a several. I love that.
I'm saying many a several.
Many a several. I've had that.
Many a several. I say many a several a lot. You say hens now.
I do.
I love hens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone on TikTok was like, "Why does Kate Butch not have a Derbyshire accent?" Don't know what to tell you. Someone described me as... Oh, it's because my mum's from Luton, is why I'm fucked up from moving around the country. Military trauma. I cry a lot.
Vicky Vivacious. Refuse to sit next to you and talk about...
Oh yeah, I tweeted this. She was like, I'm doing this thing because it's about the military. And I was like, I know about the military as well.
You tried to trick her.
No.
A nice time you tried to trick her.
No, because hers was like, it's about the military, but she didn't say it's pro the military.
Oh, I see.
And then I was like, oh, mine's about the military. But I have thoughts about the military.
As if you're...
My curtain dress.
Mine is actually about the military.
But I was like, no, we'll talk about the military. She didn't. And then I watched it back and I was like, oh, she's pro the military. Okay, thank God.
Oh wow!
Anyway,
it's a lovely outfit.
Yes. Why did no one make a beefeater joke? It's right there. Do I have to do everything
Alan.
for you?
Alan!
Can't hold your hand through everything, RuPaul.
Goodness me.
So they're in the hairdressers.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Side note. Someone I saw on Twitter describe it as if Lawrence Chaney had an education.
Why are they assuming Lawrence Chaney hasn't had an education? We know why they're assuming that.
Scottish.
Yeah.
They,
you know what?
They have longer school. They start in August.
That is quite a read. Haha, very funny. But if you think about it, that's not funny at all. Don't be rude.
Yeah, but that's every joke.
That's every
on
Drag Race fan.
or Drag Race adjacent. If you think too hard about the joke.
You're like, oh, God.
Oh, I saw a couple of people that said I wasn't very funny as well. But
Oh well.
I was like, it's literally the only thing I have going for me.
Also, they have like 50 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't care. I think that's funny. People are saying that I'm not funny.
Yeah.
The Guardian's Top 50 Funny Podcasts. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Buxton Fringe Best Comedy Award winner. Not because my mum knows them all. Promise. Nepo baby. You know, there's people who get like nominated for like the Edinburgh Perrier Dave whatever comedy award because their dad manages venues. I'm like that, but dialed down to 1% of that.
Yeah.
Winning Buxton Comedy Award because my mum knows everyone.
Goes to the
in
same
Buxton.
bakery.
She goes to Morrison's with them.
Yeah.
So in the hairdressers.
Wait. Buxton has a Morrison's.
Buxton's got every shop that you could possibly want.
In my mind.
There's a Waitrose in Buxton.
In my mind.
Oh, advert.
I know, yeah.
What we're doing? Cat food, dog food.
Dog food.
I looked at the dog and said, "It's a cat. It's a cute dog."
It's a little snowy situation.
It's,
Oh,
it's a
hello.
Westie.
It's gonna be such bad.
How long is
listening.
this fucking advert? Well, we could put when we get adverts, we'll put an advert break here.
Oh, smart.
Unless you're on Patreon, in which case you won't get them. Distillery, Lloyd's TSB.
Are we allowed to mention these brands?
Yes, we can do whatever we like.
Great.
We can critique them if we like, but then if they want to pay to advertise on us,
This is a boring advert.
we are just giving away advertising for free here. But and the fire's back.
We're back. I just always imagine the way you describe Buxton is so idyllic that I imagine it's like bakeries and like
there's bakeries,
small butchers.
There's butchers.
Mm-hmm.
The butchers is called Mycock. Everyone in Buxton has the surname Mycock. If you're born in Buxton, your surname is Mycock.
Interesting.
That should have been that's a good drag name somewhere there.
Yeah.
Paul Mycock.
There we go.
Hyphenated with, of course, the other Buxton family in your mouth.
From the Buxton Mycocks and the Buxton in your mouth.
Yes. Famously, a first name in Buxton, a very common first name in Derbyshire, is Put.
There we go.
You work it out. I'm not doing the punchline.
Right.
My cock in your mouth. Genuinely, my cock's butchers. Shout out to them. Love your sausages.
Great.
I'm a vegetarian. I've never had them. They're in the hairdressers.
Yes.
And they are sweeping up hair.
Literally, they're like, you have to go round and collect up all the hair and sort into different colours. 2 things, that's sweeping hair, and 2, one that's sweeping hair,
one?
and 2,
that never happened.
Who
needs to do that?
It's all brunette.
It's all brunette.
All brunette.
Also, if you get one hair, I think it's quite hard to look at what colour that hair is.
Yeah.
One hair
Especially
by itself.
if it's all in a clump. It all blends together.
It's all brunette.
It's all hair at the end
Everyone
of
in
the day.
Macclesfield is brunette. That's probably the best way of describing Macclesfield.
Yeah. Yeah.
No shade to brunette people. I've often been brunette.
Yeah.
But everyone in Macclesfield has a brunette personality.
Oh.
Beige is what I'm saying. The word is beige.
The producers know what they're doing because they get the people in the limo to call the people in the hairdressers. And poor Jenna.
All Jenna has ever wanted. The reason that she's been doing all of her schoolwork, striving, working away, struggling under the weight of bottom set maths and having a cold. Mm-hmm. All she's ever wanted is to go in a limo.
Oh, well. So they're like, oh, Jenny.
You went ice skating, bitch.
Yeah. They're like, oh, Jenny, you'll never guess what. We're in a limo. And she's like, I'll pass you over to Amy. And then Tasha, who's in the limo, starts casting aspersions that Amy is crying.
It's like Amy sounded like she was shaking.
Like, no, she didn't.
She fucking didn't, Tasha. It's just that Rani was shaking the limo because she was drunk. They're off their fucking tits on Fanta.
They are.
And toe socks.
Toe socks?
They get a gift bag of shit, and one of the things is toe socks.
Oh.
You know the ones that like separate your toes, like gloves for your feet.
Oh, what? Wait, so if you're doing a pedicure,
No.
why
No,
would
so-
you do this to yourself?
So it's like, you know, gloves?
Yes.
Cover your fingers.
Yes.
And then mittens don't.
Yes.
And socks are mittens for your feet.
Ah.
Toe socks are gloves for your feet.
That's
They've
a
got individual
whole
toe
New way of
sections.
looking at things.
I'm just very...
Like running shoes, those specialist running shoes.
Bleh,
Yeah.
bleh. No,
You bought some heels like that though.
I did. They're over there. I'm not going to get them.
No.
No, it's going to be a surprise.
Mm.
They're fucking great.
Disgusting.
But yeah, they passed the challenge of sorting the hair into colours.
Yeah.
Question mark. I don't know how they would fail.
Rani's being a fucking trickster god. She's like, oh, you've had a nice time in this limo. Do you want to go again? Well, you can't.
Do you want another one? Do you want another one?
Do you want another one?
Abs is task because he also has to go with them.
Yes.
Is getting his hair dyed pink.
And he
And then
wears
he
a
puts
little...
some dealy boppers. Like femininity is his forfeit.
Oh, we'll get to the next...
Which, yeah, that was Chekhov's femininity as a forfeit.
Yeah.
Where's the tomato bath?
Do you know what's going on with this puppet frog?
What? What?
So Abs and Rani have a big heart-to-heart
I
about...
don't remember the puppet frog.
What? Oh my god, what? Oh, sorry, my stomach just rumbled. I hope you didn't hear that.
Tell me, explain.
Right.
It might come back to me, but
Hang
I
on.
don't...
So Abs and Rani have this big heart-to-heart about how Jenna really wanted to get in the limo.
Yeah.
And they're, like, sitting opposite each other with their, like, hands in... Their, like, face in their hands.
Yeah.
In a very, like, romantic way. And then a frog appears. Did I have a stroke?
What does the frog... I don't remember this
The
at all.
frog doesn't do anything. They just kind of look at the frog like, oh, frog. And I was like, this is clearly a bit that I don't get because I haven't watched it much, but you will be straight in on there like, oh, Kevin the frog, of course. What is happening?
I'm going to have to watch it back.
The frog, it doesn't appear, it isn't mentioned again.
I don't remember
The
it.
frog-
I'm sorry. That's bizarre.
It is. I had
Maybe
questions.
Maybe you did have a stroke.
No, that we'll watch it after this.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the next day.
I'm very worried.
They're in...
Yes.
Rani's in the shower or something.
Oh, they're doing
It's
bits.
just so many bits. It's a wicked world of bits.
This is 38 minutes. They could have cut it down to a sweet 10. It didn't
If
have to be
that.
this long.
They go and like sit on the front of a car, and Abs is like, "Is it cold? Isn't it? Let's do a bloody clapping drama game to warm ourselves up."
Mm-hmm. Clearly, these kids, after all this psychological torture, were like,
These kids, they don't want to zip, they don't want to zap,
No.
and they certainly don't want to boing. Don't make them.
don't make them.
For the next task, they can either nominate one person, do an unlucky dip to find one person,
Yeah.
or they can all do it together.
And Amy, the sweetheart of the piece.
The leader?
No, that's Katie. No,
Oh.
that's
I'm going back. I'm looking back.
who's the leader?
Oh, Amy's the best friend of Shannon.
Yes. Amy, lovely, says, well, if it's one person, that's a lot of pressure. And Tasha immediately is like, yeah, but it's more of a gamble, isn't it? I hate Tasha. Your nemesis is Scrunchy Bitch. From
Yes,
Joseph
from
and the-
Joseph.
And mine is Tasha from episode 9.
If Tasha's listening,
Hi, I'm sure you're lovely now.
now you're in your probably 30s.
I'm sure you're not.
What, lovely?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just, I don't like this girl.
Fair enough. Hashtag find Tasha.
Find Tasha.
So if one person does it and fails, then the other four still get the treat. If they all do it and fail, then none of them get the treat.
Yes.
They're trapped in the belly of the Jungle King.
Which we've also done.
Jungle Run.
Mm.
But I would be like, okay, we've each had a treat, we've each done a task. Let's do it together.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Because they keep going, we're such good friends now. We've really learnt a lot about each other and how good friends we are. Nope. Make Shannon do it.
Shannon, make Goldfish Shannon.
Poor Shannon!
Shannon does it.
Yeah. I think Shannon's going to do well.
She doesn't seem that bothered.
No.
She couldn't give two
I mean,
shits.
she dissociates through this entire challenge, I'll say that. She is not there at all.
I mean, it's not a difficult challenge.
I would be excited
I'd
about it.
love it.
Reptile Girl Summer.
Anyway,
Yes.
Rani's doing the challenge. Abs takes him to the treat first. But we see all 5 of them in the spa.
Yeah. Edit problems.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I will say, so they go to a spa. It's good to know that TV's moved on, that they're not having a shot from above of some small girls in a hot tub. Are the bubbles on? No, they're not.
No,
It's a really weird shot.
it's weird.
It's really odd. And then fucking Pennywise in the corner, poking his head up over the
Glub,
top
glub.
of the pool.
I'm going to learn how to swim.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, it's abs, by the way. It's
Drown.
not
It's
actually.
not.
Imagine.
Hiya, Georgie.
The crossover.
For Halloween.
We all float. 'Cause it's a pool. It's a pool.
Shannon's task is just holding a python for 2 minutes.
Yeah. And she's just like, oh, all right.
She's goldfish. She only does it for 3 seconds
Yeah.
at a time. She's like, oh, a python. Oh, never mind. Oh, a
Ronnie
python. Never
is
mind.
making such a big deal out of it. And
Yeah.
Shannon's like, I've got one at home. It's fine. Shannon's gay. She's a reptile queer.
Yeah.
Right?
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Find out. Hashtag find Shannon.
Find Shannon.
Find any of these girls. I want to know what they're doing. Or if you've been on any episode of Best of Friends, let us know.
Please, do tell us.
So then they go to join them at this bar.
Yeah.
Even though we've seen them all there already.
Yeah.
They can choose a manicure, a pedicure, a facial, or a makeover. And remarkably, only 2 of them choose a makeover.
Bit rich, but... because you told us
Because
last
I
week-
forgot how to do makeup.
Yeah.
I'd have chosen a makeover. Any day of the week.
No, your makeup's looking very lovely.
Okay. I did it myself. I did it myself.
You did it yourself. 2 people, Rani and one of them choose a manicure.
Yep.
And 2 of them have a facial. Lovely. The 2 who have a makeover are Tasha, once again, and another one.
You can't spell Tasha without turf. No.
You probably can.
I've confused myself. Basically, they like, you know what would be fucking hilarious? You know what would be so fucking funny is if we punch down
Mm-hmm.
and put makeup on this man.
Yeah.
So they put lipstick on abs. And I think he looks quite pretty.
Honestly, that acting, like, it's giving very... What bold eye? Like, they're like, oh my god, you're wearing so much makeup.
Oh my
It
god.
ju-
It's a lip. It's a slightly new lip.
Yeah. And then one of them says, oh, your mother would be proud.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Good to know.
But yeah, femininity is his forfeit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because it's a man wearing makeup.
So.
Anyway, oh, the naughties.
Oh, the naughty.
CBBC, you've got a lot to answer for.
Yeah.
The gals give us an update at the end.
Yes. Tasha is still harping on about these fucking fizzy drinks. Oh, it was the worst time of my life. I had to open some fizzy drinks.
Jenna's like, I still wish I'd gone in a limo.
Yes.
But generally they agree that it's brought them closer
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if these girls got Pretty Little Liars?
What does that mean? I've never seen
That like
it.
one of them died and sent them cryptic messages.
Yes, I can. I can imagine that.
And Jenna's like, I wonder who's writing all these letters. It's at the end of season 5 and there'd be like 300 episodes. It's like, I still never went in that limo. Do you reckon they still talk to each other? These 5?
No. No, I do
Second
not.
cameras were down.
Yeah.
They were off.
Like I said, Jen's not speaking to anyone the next day in school.
I think Jenna's now like a woman in STEM.
Yeah. I genuinely think Jenna did well.
Jenna made it her life's mission to become like a CEO so she could take limos everywhere.
Yes. Yeah. Tasha is writing you horrible tweets on Twitter.
Yes.
Yep.
Thanks. Thanks everyone. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's Best of Friends.
That's your lot.
I mean, as we know from the television, I love mind games.
That argument between Alexis and Tamara was so funny because of you.
Dee Dee.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry.
I mean, I was the same. I was going around being like, I didn't like so-and-so's look. And then I was like, oh no, I didn't mean that. They're not keeping the me going.
Your
I didn't
first
mean that.
day.
So everyone's got like an alliterative name.
Yeah, I know. It's very confusing. But
Dee Dee, Vicky Vivacious, Tamara Thomas.
so Dee Dee and Alexis are having that argument. The best thing about that was you, like the fucking thing in It Follows in the background.
Mind games.
Just every time, just oh.
When I went in, I was
Good
like, I don't really
reactions.
want to be like the drama.
No.
But what I want to do is observe the drama and comment on it from a distance.
Yes.
And I think that's a running theme for me. No spoilers, but...
No spoilers, but yeah.
Me and Ginger like Statler and Waldorf.
Yes, that was so
in
funny.
the back.
My favourite thing that happened in the entire episode was Ginger in the confessionals just before the runway being like, just deadly serious, as dry as possible. I don't think I did the performance I'm capable of in Club Tickety Boo. And I know, she must have been feeling so worried and scared, but it was so funny! In Club Tickety Boo, I didn't show my best. Like,
Ginger, Club Tickety Boo isn't real.
it's not real!
It's a cardboard set, Ginger.
It's so good, it was my favourite bit. I laughed so loudly and no one else did. It was so good.
Did you hear the bit of me... Oh! Catch him, Derry. Oh. Oh dear. It's Ginger. She's here. Turn it a bit. Turn it a bit. Look at that. We got to the end and we didn't... We dropped the video. If anyone wants to see what my floor looks like, join the Patreon.
Covered in shit. Got lots of Lego
Yeah.
for a 27-year-old person.
Go fuck yourself, Caitlin.
I have a lot of Lego.
Turn it round a bit nicer. Turn it a bit...
Which that way? No,
Yeah,
that
frame us... Frame me better.
way. Like that.
Other way. There we go. Lovely. I think someone is telling us to stop. Also, we're almost at an hour, so
Hooray.
look at that round number.
Any other goss from the episode?
I was really pretty and I had a nice time.
Good. Best of friends.
Best of friends. I can't wait to see how it turns out. What do you think of the preview of next episode?
Design challenge.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, invest.
Very
You
excited.
can see me like spaffing foam, I think it is.
Foam.
On the trailer, yeah.
Really?
In a lovely jumper that you picked out. And
the fleece?
the fleece,
The
yes.
fleece, yes.
And then there's Cara and Tamara having a little spat.
A spat.
Mm.
A spat?
On
RuPaul's
Drag Race. RuPaul's spat race.
RuPaul's spat race.
Oh.
RuPaul's spat race. What?
You should go on next series. That's exactly the kind of joke they'd be looking for.
I'm a stand-up. I don't just put on a wig and be mean to people. Catherine, who are you talking about?
When we did it at the premiere,
Yeah.
Catherine Ryan was there.
Amazing.
Moana Rizwan was there.
Uh-huh.
And I'm there going like, I'm known as a stand-up comedian. And they are like,
Who?
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck do you think you are? I was like, you're right.
Yeah, it's
You're
valid.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
I just mean that I tell better jokes than other people.
It's fair.
I'm right and I should say it. Apart from according to 2 people with 50 Instagram followers.
Yeah.
Hey ho!
You had a good episode, I thought.
Yes!
Yes!
Camp. Gay trickery.
Yes.
Drunk Rani.
Oh, I thought I meant you on.
Oh,
Drag
I was drunk,
Race.
Rani was drunk. There was gay trickery. It's parallels. You see, we've thought this through.
I see. Were you allowed to drink in Untucked?
Yes!
Oh.
It was very tepid and weak. But that's fine.
Okay.
Any port in a storm.
They can't jujube it.
No. Thanks, Jujubee. But I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
I did, yes, it was very fun.
Lovely.
Yes. And did Best of Friends make us queer?
I mean,
There's trickery.
there's trickery, there's nonsense,
Mm-hmm.
there's friendships crumbling.
I think the one with the snake's gay.
There was a snake.
Yeah, there was a
And
snake.
there was a limo. And there was ice skating's gay.
It is.
Every challenge was a bit gay adjacent. Hairdressers. Limo.
Fizzy pop. What?
Things spraying on your face from a
Oh.
close distance.
Yeah. I mean, they did it, not us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blame the BBC. Don't blame the BBC.
God, you can't say that now.
Blame CBBC specifically.
Yes.
And RIP CITV.
Oh.
But yes, that's us done.
That's that on that.
That's that on that. If you enjoyed us,
Oh, yes.
subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes.
Um,
We're on Twitter and Instagram at Queers Gone By.
yes, you can leave a rating or a review on Apple Podcasts. You can do one on Spotify now.
Yes. Oh, do
Um,
leave a rating because we haven't had one in a little while.
Yes.
They're
well,
all very, very good.
yes, if you're going to leave a bad rating, don't you fucking dare.
Why are you here?
Go away.
It's
we're an
an
hour
hour.
into it,
Christ.
and you're still here. Hate watching
Sad.
us. What a sad little life.
I mean, I do it too, but
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
doing it on all the reaction videos of Drag Race.
Just stop that, seriously.
Yeah, I do. Someone said I had the worst dress ever on Drag Race.
Which one?
The grape one. It's up there. It's not the worst ever.
No.
but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm the Comic Sans of drag. I know exactly
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I look like.
The one thing, some people seem to think this is all an accident.
Yeah. People thought me kicking my shoe off was an accident.
I wasn't sure. They edited it it was quick, you know. The tap dancing.
Yes.
Lovely.
I pretended to be sick at some point as well. They didn't keep that in.
Oh yeah, we were signing off.
Yes, sorry. If you just been listening to us and you want to see our lovely fire background and the adverts and the camera falling over, find us at patreon.com/queers.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple of different tiers. We kind of rethought it.
Yeah. You can also, we should say, like, on the Patreon, you can get exclusives.
Yes.
Occasionally, when we do that, we will
might be some like little polls going on.
Yes, to help us decide some things, because we need some help.
Yes.
Deciding what episodes.
Yes. It's all very exciting. You get it early as well, ad-free.
Ad-free.
Apart from the ads that come up on the fireplace, but...
I think we need to check our legal standing with this, but...
It's commentary, it's fair use. Under section something.
Okay.
28.
Sure. Okay.
That's
you can follow you.
The Kate Butch.
And me. A Caitlin Powell. What if I was a Kate Butch?
A Kate Butch impersonator.
Yeah.
You can watch RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 5 on BBC 3 in the UK, Crave Canada, or Wow Presents Plus.
Yeah.
Look at that, I'm getting good.
You're getting good, yeah.
It's a camp hot season.
Yes. Oh, do you want to plug merchandise?
Yes, could you hold my laptop?
Yes.
So, I've
been here the whole time. What the fuck?
I don't know where the other one's gone.
Oh no.
I've lost one.
Oh.
But that's fine. You can get this. I've got little prints, and I'm signing them of my outfits. They're like little books, and they open up to have a different thing in them. That's on my link tree in my Instagram bio. There's 3 to choose from, and they're really nice pictures by Harry Ellison, who's gorgeous.
You do look very pretty in these.
And you can get like pictures of me on jumpers and stuff, and
cushions,
a tote bag.
Mm-hmm.
Another advert. In a world of soggy nachos, what a way to end.
Oh!
Next Level Doritos. How interesting. This episode was brought to you by Next Level Doritos. And in a world of soggy nachos, I don't know what. You suck.
In the world of soggy nachos, you suck.
Oh, well, we'll see you next time. And until then,
you
suck. Bye.
Bye.
How do we turn this shit off?
Christ.